because that ride is fantastic. I think it's almost definitely my number 2 wooden coaster.
Let's talk about amusement parks, like rides and rides in the dark. Rides right here and rides all over, but mostly coasters, mostly coasters. We'll talk about all kind of things, but mostly coasters.
Hello everybody, my name is Mario. It's a channel about amusement park type stuff, but mostly coasters. As you can see, we're now in Pennsylvania. Are we going to be doing Hershey Park? No. Are we going to be doing Dorney Park? No. Are we going to be doing Kennywood? No. But we are doing Waldameer. This is our Lake Eerie trip. We made it. The air is fresh and it's like literally the perfect temperature. It's sunny and not miserable out. It's so nice. Oh, it's nice to be here. Very stark contrast to like arguably the biggest amusement park in the world. We got all-day wristbands. We'll see how that decision goes for us. It is a bit busy, so marathoning Ravine Flyer 2 is not going to be an option, but we'll get on all the other attractions and check other stuff out. But we really just like the vibe of this park. So I've actually been on one of these Mauer spinners. It was at the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk, so I enjoyed it, so I'm looking forward to it. Whoa, I don't know that Lion is theming for a ride called Steel Dragon, but you know, it looks nice. It's kind of if you were to just put random general theming down in an RTC3 park, but you know, it looks pretty. Shade, shade, natural shade, pretty shade.
Shade. You said it, but I agree. It needs shade.
It needs shade, thank you. I've been complaining about this shade for so long to these guys. Shade! Steel Dragon right here. Pretty much as good as Steel Vengeance, if you ask me. Zach and I were riding backwards for the first half where it's not spinning. That backwards drop was super, super cool. And then it has some really good laterals and spinning moments, of course. Yeah, good. This is a pretty park, dude. Oh yeah, it does. For a drop tower that's only about 100 feet or so, that was so intimidating, and not knowing when you're gonna drop and then it happens out of nowhere and you get slammed.
It's intimidating from the ground, but when you're up there, you're like, oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, and then you're just kind of like enjoying the view, and then when you're enjoying the view out of nowhere, you get free fall. It made me grab onto my seat, and I'm someone that like leans out of the restraint on Drop a Doom at Magic Mountain. I love those kinds of drop towers, man. What do you think, Bucko?
I love the drop, and how I was just thinking, I'm like, wait, does it stop before it drops?
Yeah.
But then the brakes are so bad. You slow down so fast, it kind of hurts.
You're about like 20 feet off the ground before you even feel any deceleration, and that's pretty scary. That was super solid, but now we're actually gonna do what we came here to do. Ravine Flyer 2. This is such a weird entrance too, kind of cool though.
It's different.
So we just got off of Ravine Flyer 2. First ride ever. Really, really solid. The way it utilizes the terrain is definitely, in my opinion, the best part about it. The view of the lake is fantastic though. The first drop has some really solid airtime, and it maintains its speed very, very well throughout the course. I think having a full train helped that. Yeah, we were back car, and it was not that uncomfortable, which is nice for a back row woody ride on PTC trains. Super, super solid. There's an overbank dive into like back down off the cliff that you go off of, and the drop is huge compared to the lift hill, huh?
Yeah.
The lift hill is like 70% of the size of the drop, and then you look down and you're like, wow, we're actually on a really big roller coaster. It's beautiful, yeah. One of the most scenic coasters I've been on, actually. So that ride, it did fist. It was like intense floater airtime, just because it was like crazy fast wooden coaster that had floaters, so it was cool.
That was so much.
That was something. The positives, It goes from like -1 Gs on your legs because of the hang time to +4.5 to 5 Gs within like 2 seconds. So it's just the blood goes whoop, 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 up and down. That's one of my favorite flat rides by far, for sure. I like that better than the giant Discoveries, man. Those are more fun and floaty, but this was just so intense. So the next ride we're gonna get on is Comet.
Hey. Terrifying frog.
Yeah, that's creepy. Buzz bar.
Oh yeah.
That was solid. They had buzz bars, some really good floater on like most every hill. It was good. More terrifying things. Now we're gonna see if we can get on a ride built by one of my favorite manufacturers, and that's entirely over water. Ravine Flyer 3, if they allow us. Definitely one of the most scenic kiddie coasters I've been on. We got the credit. The scenery though, water fountains everywhere, pink track. That was fun. I love the NF Miler. I want to get as many rides on Ravine Flyer 2 as possible. I wish we had a little more time here and we didn't go to Cedar Point this morning. But nonetheless, I'm gonna get another ride on this. So I'm picking a middle row just because I want to try and get as many rides on as I can while they're on the log ride. So as you can tell, I'm going back in line for another round. Holy crap, even in the middle, that thing was insane. Definitely one of my favorite wooden coasters. So that was actually fantastic. It's going so much faster right now. That ride in the front of the back car, there was ejector going down that first drop and great floater throughout and just crazy laterals on the transitions and incredible pacing through that terrain. So I just got off of my 4th ride on that thing and I think it might be my number 2 Woody. I rode front row. Oh my God, the view is incredible. The airtime on the airtime hills is incredible. Dangling over the first drop with that view is incredible. That ride is fantastic. I can only imagine what night rides on that thing are like. They're probably bonkers because every ride I was getting, it felt like it was going faster and faster. Definitely gotta hit this place back up. If for nothing else, night rides. Like I wanna kinda hit Conduit in the morning or like for the first half of the day and then spend my night here because that ride is fantastic. I think it's almost definitely my number 2 wooden coaster. So that's gonna conclude our short little visit to Waldameer, our short little visit to Pennsylvania for the afternoon. Definitely would have really liked to spend more time here. It was not, I wouldn't say busy, but there was definitely crowds. So we weren't able to like get on stuff back to back to back. We weren't able to do the park as quickly as we probably would have liked to. But it's a beautiful park. It's a nice quote unquote little park. I wouldn't say it's tiny. There's definitely plenty to do. It's definitely a lot more than, you know, something like a family fun center that has a couple of rides. The drop tower was great. The chaos was just that. I mean, fantastic. How was the log ride, guys? Solid?
Yeah, there was like a whole tunnel section with mysteries
Really?
and stuff.
I didn't even see a tunnel section. And the 2 drops, huh?
Oh, first drop wasn't bad, and then second drop we got freaking hammered.
So wet.
Like,
Yeah,
really?
it was.
Yeah, I want to come back and do that for sure. We got all the credits at least, so that was good.
Yeah, we did.
Comet was
I'm
fun.
surprised.
I can only imagine how many rides I would have gotten if Ravine Flyer 2 was running 2 trains. But it is the end of the season and it's a small park and it's a weekday. But I did just notice that they had 2 trains. Definitely a nice little visit. I want to do the sky ride. I would like to try and maybe actually get footage of Ravine Flyer. There's definitely going to be none of that. There's like 2 elements you can see and one of them's the lift hill. And you don't even get to see the part where the ride shines. Go check out a POV if you haven't, I guess. Only downside, I guess, is Ravine Flyer is a little rough in the back of the cars. Where's the keys? I need them.